Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause, and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Don't like her. Work is never done for the lowly servant. Her servant wages will not be enough to fix her father's debts. For all the hard work, there is little reward for her. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in. They top off the wine with river water. But eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars. Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands and of your heart.
Lydia and I trade chores sometimes, and I'm starting to think I never come out ahead. She's a smart one.
They stood in a circle around the candles and cut their hands to form their alliance. The blood hissed as it touched the flames. The conspirators have found a safe home here. They take great care that they are not fallen.
All citizens, do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Elementary sums. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of the White Cliff. Sayings of the Overseer. One day we'll get a few new books.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. but he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison, and I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
What can I do for you?
Ready to go? Just give the signal. It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is
Sorry,
the
I
Lord
can't help
Regent
you.
speaking.
Some folks needed the food I had, and I gave them.
Announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond.
Granny.
In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them, but what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Let us in, Granny. Would you look at this?
You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that.
That outfit must have cost a lot.
Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it. Get this guy! Get him! Go down, you pig!
I told you the knives go on the left. You never listen. Granny. I think the little birdies are sad today. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. I told you the knives.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
On the left. You never listen. I think the little birdies are sad today. Oh no, that's not
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Two arms! You're gonna bleed! Get around him! He's here! Hey, fellow! Oh, I'll find you! Find eyes sharp. Kill each other if you spot him. Call out if you see him. He's slippery. Check everything.
Watchmen, this district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
Help me find it.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Huh? Someone help me out!
Help!
Die! Huh. Prowler. You crazy? They can hear anything you say.
I don't give a rat's ass. I really don't. They took my uncle's business over there. 7 stricture.
Let me out. I'm fine.
That's not what we heard. Took cold. Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. There's an inspection fee.
To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out.
Oh, you don't... Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pocket and let's get this done.
Yeah, and the
Cross the line and your throat cut. Stay away.
Anyone there?
Stupid gut.
They are burning whales. He was in prison for 5 years, then changed his name to Griff. No one suspects. In troubled times, fortune often
I owe you,
favors
brother.
those such as he.
I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
shadows in front. That guy down? Ain't he just a ball?
Like Slackjaw?
This is one hot bird. Sorts of crazy rat shit. You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish. Pay up. Don't be sour.
Say,
When's Slackjaw coming back? Not till the next... So he goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer.
one of the other places.
Where they train you.
Real religious.
Crazy. He just wants to know where his brothers go. You know Eddie. They get at it when he's so... Friends hitting the dumb way at all.
The nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made quite a riot. The nobleman's wife took the butchering knife, carved herself.
Oh, I get it. The wife done cut 'em both, right?
Yeah, that's the gist. Now it's your turn.
Oh. Let me think.
and breathe. That will never wash. Never, never, never. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one. That will never wash. Never, never, never.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old, at least. This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass.
I can't even remember the incident. Tagged and played.
Under Clavering Street in Tower.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Get around it! I'm gonna loot your corpse! Hit it!
Well, is it on? What's it look like? Blow off, Hayburn. Go on. Toss the camera at him.
Huh? Someone help me out! Get around him!
knocked you out.
Got you now.
What a sight you are in that mask. Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kerr now. And word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretic's brand used. No.
It's a rare occurrence.
But I did spy the place of so brand.
A former member of...
Of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him daily.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need one. On such matters.
I will.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom. And nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything.
Did I ever tell you? One time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open, and I thought I could slip out. I couldn't find a way down. And by the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge.
I trust maybe the outsider was watching. I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Go! And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be fine. My men are scoping district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hit... Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later, Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I almost wish I'd been there.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Colonel. But down the wrong way. Now about these overseers.
Who are just as guilty as my own men, if not more.
But my overseers have a name to protect. I can't allow you to... Oh no. This can't be happening. Who's done this?
What on earth are you talking about?
No time. Listen carefully. You must instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand? Burn it!
What Black Book? What do you mean?
And then wound them, and then die of plague, you useless incompetent! I never liked you.
What? Campbell? He's dead. Guards! Guards, get in here!
By the prophecies, what have you done?
He's been poisoned. There was a younger of your order in here before. An initiate, perhaps. Detain him.
You don't give orders here.
Don't be a fool. He must be running already. Get after him! I'll be filing a full report.
Stuff your report, Colonel, and I'll have your weapons at once.
Idiot! One step closer and I'll gut you.
You've forgotten where you are, Captain. You've no power here.
You'll regret this! Firing! To work! We'll have to fight our way out.
Lead him to the house.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad. Let's flush him out.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect.
Report to your stations and
Execute any intruders on sight.
Break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire.
He's as skilled as they say. He got through there with half the watch looking for him.
He had help, yes, but how far does it go?
The trail goes to...
But Martin knows everyone. Everywhere.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight. Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight.
I know you're here.
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here...
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on sight. This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site. Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site. Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Okay, now I hear you.
Guards, to me! Get behind him! Damn it, where'd he go?
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
I know you're here somewhere. It's got you now! We know you're here. I know you're here. When I find you, it's gonna be bad.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
We know you're here.
You're one of them, aren't you? Caught at last. Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum. Are you with us? What's he doing?
Attention!
Some
This
kind of
facility
fit.
is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
How do I get
Attention!
to
This facility is now in alert.
I want
Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site. Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Aha! Assassin!
Just smoked his own friend. Ouch.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site. this facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site. Attention, this facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Once they're brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find that they see.
Attention, this facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is
Curse
now
those
in
fools
effect.
at Coldridge for
Report to
letting
your
Corvo
stations
get
and
away. Who
execute
knows
any
what the man
intruders
could
on
do
site.
now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect the facilities.
Attention, this facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Gone. They wade through chest-high waters with their hound.